Walking is the best longevity medicine. Life lies in exercise. Regular exercise is one of the most important behaviors for improving and maintaining our health. Numerous studies have shown that any form of regular exercise is far better than being sedentary and can provide substantial health benefits, including reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and cancer. 1. Walking is longevity medicine. A 2019 study published in the Mayo Clinic Proceedings by the Leicester Biomedical Research Centre in the UK revealed the relationship between brisk walking and longevity. The study collected walking habits and mortality data from approximately 475,000 people, most of whom were over 50 years old. The study found that people who walk fast live longer than those who walk slowly, with a potential increase in lifespan of about 15 to 20 years. 2. Walking as an anti-cancer drug. A 2016 study published by the U.S. National Cancer Institute found that adults who exercised the most had, on average, a 7% lower risk of developing cancer compared to those who exercised the least. The most active participants in the study walked briskly for more than an hour each day. They had a 42% lower risk of esophageal cancer, a 27% lower risk of liver cancer, and a 23% lower risk of lung cancer. The risk of other cancers such as stomach, endometrial, and myeloid leukemia was also reduced by more than 20%. Regular exercise can also reduce the risk of multiple myeloma, colon cancer, head and neck cancer, rectal cancer, gallbladder cancer, and breast cancer by 10 to 20%. And reduce the risk of lung cancer by 26% in smokers. 3. Walking as a blood pressure medication. In August 2021, the Journal of Clinical Hypertension published a study conducted by the Third Hospital of Peking University, which found that after 3 months of brisk walking, most participants' blood pressure dropped by about 2 to 3 millimeters of mercury. The researchers suggested that for patients with hypertension, walking 4,000 to 8,000 steps a day can achieve ideal results in lowering blood pressure. 4. Walking as a hypoglycemic medication. In a 2017 interview with Health Times, Li Qingwen, a graduate advisor at the School of Health and Exercise Science at Tianjin Sport University, explained that walking is also beneficial for diabetes. Exercise, as one of the 5 pillars of diabetes treatment, has been likened to a hypoglycemic pill in the form of brisk walking. When blood sugar levels rise, insulin is needed to lower blood sugar. Exercise can improve insulin sensitivity, enhance skeletal muscle function, and prevent diabetic complications. 5. Walking as a laxative. Li Qingwen also mentioned that a popular walking method involves twisting while walking, which increases the movement of the waist and hips during walking. This method can promote bowel movements and effectively relieve constipation. It also has some preventive effects against rectal cancer. For those with a spare tire around their waist, twisting can burn more energy, as the lateral muscles are more engaged. 6. Walking as a bone strengthener. In a 2011 interview with Health Times, Zhang Hui, a national-level public nutritionist, stated that inadequate calcium intake can lead to calcium deficiency, but few people know that lack of exercise can also easily lead to calcium deficiency. Studies have shown that weight-bearing exercises such as walking and running have a higher bone calcium deposition rate than non-weight-bearing exercises like swimming. Zhang Hui suggested that in addition to drinking more milk to prevent osteoporosis in middle-aged and elderly people, developing good exercise habits is also essential. Compared to bottles of calcium supplements, walking is an economical and convenient way to maintain bone health. 7. Walking as a weight loss medication. Walking is the simplest weight loss exercise. In 2013, actor Chow Yun-fat lost 13 kilograms in 10 months while filming a movie. He shared that his weight loss secret was to control his diet and walk more. He insisted on eating only half a bowl of food and walking for at least an hour and a half every day. He said that he developed a daily walking habit, walking for at least an hour and a half, often covering 10 kilometers from his residence to Tsim Sha Tsui and back, which is quite a substantial amount of exercise. In our daily lives, we are used to commuting by public transport, taking elevators instead of stairs, and gradually, exercise has become a luxury. Even the opportunity to walk is becoming increasingly rare. But did you know that walking is an ideal form of exercise? Starting with just 5 minutes can bring you benefits. 1. Changes you may notice when you walk daily. According to a report from the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, when you start walking, your body begins to change. After 5 minutes, blood flow in the body increases, muscles start to warm up, and joint stiffness improves. After 10 minutes, your heart rate gradually increases, your blood pressure rises slightly, and you can burn up to 6 calories per minute. After 20 minutes, you may start to sweat lightly, burning up to 7 calories per minute. After 45 minutes, your brain releases endorphins, making you feel happy, and your body burns fat. After an hour, your muscles may feel a bit tired, but your body's carbohydrate stores gradually decrease. Academician Zhang Boli mentioned in an interview that for his health, he insists on walking 7,000 to 8,000 steps every day, a habit he has maintained for 20 years. He said that if you stick to walking long-term, it can bring these benefits to your body. 1. Prevention and control of the 3 highs, hypertension, hyperglycemia, hyperlipidemia. Walking can strengthen muscle power, promote blood circulation, and increase the elasticity of blood vessels. Smooth blood flow reduces pressure on the blood vessel walls, which can improve symptoms of hypertension to some extent. Studies have shown that walking 6,000 steps a day has a significant impact on lowering blood lipids. It can increase the activity of lipoprotein enzymes, accelerate the metabolism, breakdown, and excretion of lipids, and help prevent hyperlipidemia and fatty liver. Walking also stimulates insulin secretion, improving blood sugar metabolism. Studies have shown that walking 3 kilometers within 30 minutes, 3 days a week, can reduce the incidence of diabetes by 25%. Walking 4 days a week can reduce it by 33% and 5 days a week by 42%. 2. Protecting joints and preventing osteoporosis. Walking helps the bones better support the body's weight, reducing the loss of minerals in the bones and preventing osteoporosis. Compared to running, walking not only puts less stress on the joints but also delays joint function decline. 3. Enhancing lung function. Walking, especially brisk walking, is an aerobic exercise that can enhance lung capacity. Traditional Chinese medicine believes that the lungs govern the qi. Strong lung function can better expel stale air and inhale fresh air, making people feel refreshed. 4. Relieving stress and fatigue. Many people complain about stress and lack of time to exercise. In fact, walking is the best way to relieve tension and stress. 2. 4 points to note for healthy walking. 1. Pay attention to the number of steps. In 2019, a study published by Harvard Medical School and JAMA Internal Medicine found that walking 7,500 steps a day is most beneficial for longevity in older adults. The study indicated that walking 7,500 steps a day was associated with a 60% lower risk of all-cause mortality compared to walking 2,700 steps a day. Beyond 7,500 steps, the association between all-cause mortality and the number of steps was minimal. Therefore, as academician Zhang Boli suggested, it is recommended to walk 6,000 to 7,000 steps a day. If time and physical ability permit, you can walk a little more. 2. Pay attention to walking posture. Walking posture is also crucial. Incorrect gait can have adverse effects and harm health. In 2019, Wang Wei, a researcher at the Institute of Sports Science of the General Administration of Sport of China, reminded in an article in Health Times that brisk walking should involve an upright body, with the cervical spine and spine in a straight line. Eyes should look straight ahead, and shoulders should be relaxed. Avoid maintaining one posture for too long to prevent shoulder and neck discomfort. While walking, pay attention to tightening your abdomen, then gradually relax as the pace increases. This method can effectively exercise the abdominal muscles. 3. Pay attention to the walking location. Parks and grassy areas are most suitable for walking. Many people are accustomed to walking along the roadside, but walking in such areas may be equivalent to not walking at all. Professor Li Jing from the Exercise Health Consultation Clinic of Nanjing Integrated Traditional Chinese and Western Medicine Hospital explained in a 2017 interview with Health Times that streets are areas with severe air pollution. Passing vehicles emit a lot of carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, nitrogen oxides, sulfur dioxide, and other harmful gases. Breathing deepens and accelerates during exercise. If the exercise environment is heavily polluted, inhaling these gases is certainly harmful to the body. It's best to walk in places with good air quality, such as parks. Additionally, rubber tracks or grassy areas are more suitable for walking as they can reduce the impact on the knee joints compared to asphalt roads. 4. Pay attention to the duration of walking. Walking for 30 to 50 minutes is ideal. A person may walk a few steps to the bathroom, up and down stairs, or around the office, adding up to thousands of steps. However, the best walking is not piecemeal or stop and go. Walking should ensure a certain amount of continuous time, preferably more than 30 minutes up to 50 minutes. Additionally, to be beneficial to health, it is essential to accumulate more than 150 minutes of brisk walking per week. Alright, that's all for today's sharing. Thank you for watching. I hope the content shared today has touched you. For those who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click subscribe so that we can accompany you every day. Let's grow together, be happy together, and slowly grow old together. See you next time.